What's going on, ball hunters? Big Bad Dirty Dog here, coming to you from the dog pound. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on this. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are back here on Borderlands 3 with another episode of my Legendary Weapon and Farming Review Guide series, where I show you where to farm some of the best weapons in the game, minus that in the Arms Race DLC, because, well, that's too much of pain in the booty cheeks. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So this week we are taking a look at the Smart Gun, which is also featured in this week's Maurice's Black Market vending machine. I will put a link up in the right hand corner to that video if you want to go take your chances there. But for those of us that like farming and maybe don't have the expendable income to get it from the machine and enjoy farming, this video is for you. So once again, we are looking at the Smart Gun. Is a TEDIORE Legendary SMG. It comes in corrosive only. It is found in the base game, and we'll get to that here in a second. If you three reload time 1.6 seconds, fire rate 4.24 seconds, magazine size 30 with the bonus stats 598% weapon damage, 15% weapon fire rate. It does consume 2 ammo per shot, and you throw a weapon, stick surfaces, and becomes a turret, shooting enemies out until out of ammo. Now, the unique ability is it shoots orbs, energy orbs, that penetrate enemies. Unfortunately, the orbs do not deal splash damage. The Smart Gun reload explosion deals 50% of the card damage with leftover bullets, because that's what TEDIORE does. However many bullets you have left in the magazine when you do it, or when you throw it, that's how much damage it's going to do. Now, like I say, it does have a turret. When thrown, the Smart Gun explodes on enemy contact or sticks to the ground and becomes a brain turret that shoots at nearby enemies. And when the turret magazine empties, it jumps at nearby enemies and explodes. So, very cool. Now, to get this gun, you have to go take on Gigamine, who is in Metroplex. I'll get to that here in a second. I see, this gun does look pretty cool. It does look a little creepy with like the teeth there. I do love it. It is a very cool looking alien gun. Imagine all alien guns have those creepy eyeballs on there. And when I have it does max damage. I would say this is probably the top 1 or 2% of this weapon. Definitely pretty close to a God Roll 1. Now the anointment isn't really that great on there. I'm not going to use Iron Bear on here, but it is a good anointment. And again, I'll be using a Bloodletter class mod for the TEDIORE weapon fire rate. I will be using a Knife Drain Auto for the 28% SMG damage and the 20% corrosive damage. Here will be my skills. I won't spend too much time on it because that's not what this video is all about. You can always pause the video if you have any questions. Leave it in the comments below. Guardian rank is always on. Mayhem level 11. Because I'm not a big fan of modifiers. No offense to you if you are. Again, we are going to go take on Gigamine, who is in Promethea. From Promethea, you're going to want to go to Meridian Metroplex. And from there, spawn in. You're going to grab yourself a vehicle. It's really pretty easy, simple to get to. You're going to come out here, hang a right, go around here, hang a right again. You're going to come up in this area right here. You're just like right before you get to this Typhon log. So again, here's kind of where we're at. You're going to come to this area right over here. Someone destroyed my cyclone. Well, luckily there's one more over there. If you play through the game, you kind of know where this area is at. You're going to come through here. Well, let me come here and get some Meridian first. You remember that kind of zero, open up this area right here. Now Gigamine has an electric shield and health, so I don't know how well this gun's going to do against it, but we're going to give it a try. You can see little brain turrets. How awesome is that? You want to try and stay away from these. You know, I'm on most, and she is the splash damage master. Whew! Kind of a pain. Well, at least I got a legendary out of the deal. Let's see what I get here. Another smart gun. Oh, that's pretty awesome. This one's not too bad. I'd say after I got the best one, this one's probably like the second best one, maybe the third best one with the damage. Mine's just a little better though. But you can see how it does against enemies with like blue shields and red health and all that. It's not too bad. Again, you know, I love my plasma coil, best SMG in the game, but this one isn't bad. I say this is a mid-tier SMG for sure. Great against like robots or stuff like that if you're doing a handsome jackpot DLC. Fantastic against enemies that are weak against corrosive damage. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the smart gun? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Are you using it? Tell me about what character you're using it on. Tell me about your loadout. Where would you rank it out of a score of 1 to 10? Are you going to pick it up? Do you already have it? I want to know. So that's going to do it for this video. As always, love and appreciate all of you that take the time to watch, comment, like, and share my videos. It means the world to me. Much love to all your beautiful faces. If you are enjoying the content and finding it useful, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video. So until next time, stay awesome, stay amazing, stay wonderful, stay fantastic, and as always, stay beautiful, my friends.